I want to do Crazy Axe today, or at least I want to try Crazy Axe. But first, I'm just gonna beat Growing Green because this should be easy. I have two anti-floating Ubers that are pretty good. I wonder if anybody's actually awake right now because over here I had a time change. I don't know how time changes work in other countries. The new growing stages are pretty easy. Did they actually change the stages? I thought they just changed how they worked. I didn't realize they were changing the stages entirely. I should look further into them. With 15.2 coming out. When? Wait, is 15 out? Is 15.2 out now? Because I'm only on 15.1 right now. I have returned. Thank you for returning. Which I got more than just this hoodie, by the way. It's a really nice hoodie, though. I got more than just this hoodie. I also got, well, the glasses that are on there, on the fruit, and you literally just updated? Nice. I also got hippie glasses. Wait, I want to be growing green before I do the update, so that I can get the cat food and leadership. It's just the first stages of all 5. That's cool. Is it all in one subchapter? That'll cat go burr. Real. Do you guys like the hippie glasses or no? Should I stick to the originals? Should I stick to the basic ass glasses? I'd have to see the originals. Oh yeah, you just got here. These, it's just basic ass glasses. I'm basically just asking if the hippie glasses suck. That's what I'm calling them. Because that's technically what they are. Though I am the farthest thing from a hippie. All in one everyday for ease of use. That's fair. Hippie glasses have a vibe. Alright, both are good to be honest. Let's go. Oh shit. I should probably not get too distracted, huh? The Conjure missed. Fuck. I mean, I have a tank, right? Like, I essentially have a mid-range anti-floating in red tank. Like, I haven't been able to see Sidmei's true tank ability. I'm not even gonna meat shield. How long have you been playing this? This account, it's been like a week. And like 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know. Somewhere around there. But overall, I've probably been playing Battle Cats for 7 years now. Doesn't even have a timer? What do you mean by that? Like, it doesn't count down when it ends, it just every day at midnight it resets? Jesus, alright, yeah, I'm a long time Battle Cats enjoyer. This is just a new account. This is a returner mode account. So you see Lesser Demon and Jizo in this account and you're like, damn. I've been playing for like a year? Yeah. And here's the thing. I may be a long timer, but I'm not. I've been playing half as long as a lot of the OGs. Because if I've been playing for 7 years, there's people that have played since the very first year the game came out, which was about 13 years ago. 7 to 9 years, yeah. Like, I've been playing for not that long of a time compared to most people. I'm gonna do just my face for a second while I do this ad, because I want energy. Made it user rank 10k not that long ago. That's good. That's actually really good. Wait, in 1 year? That's kind of insane. What more have you gained? I've disappeared for several days. I've gained a lot. Including Sidmei, which is actually a really cool Uber. I actually really like her. Having a mid-range tank that is against floating in red is actually really cool. The slow is nice. 252-hour playtime. I had like 1,000 hours on my main, on my old main. This is now my main because I lost my actual main, or my former main. I lost it, and by lost I mean I chose not to get it back. I chose not to get it back. Dude, I'm gonna have to get used to these fucking hippie glasses because the nose pieces are kind of weird. You got really lucky with Ubers? I think that's something that every Battle Cats player experiences, considering I'm on a new account that's like 2 weeks old, and I have Lesser Demon and Jizo. So I think that's just the universal thing. You breeze past a lot of shit. Yeah, that happens. That definitely happens. Are ads actually playing for everybody? I never know with Twitch ads. Like I never know if everybody's getting them. Somebody says ads just because they get an ad. Like I don't know. Got both photos, Donnie's and Nagi. Damn, that's luckier than me, and I've got. And that's saying something because Jizo and Lesser Demon are very good. They are very good. And yet you still got much better. This shit some bull. Trust, I don't have any fast supers yet. Mainly because I don't think I've done a single roll on fast. But that's besides the point. Did I do a roll on fast? That's how I got Jizo, right? It was fast? I think so. So yeah, I did roll on fast. You got Greater Demon as well, Wendy? Dude, I love Wendy. She's actually one of the ultra forms I really want. Just because like having something with more than 500 range, even in general usage, she would be crazy. I mean, I have all that, but still. Well, I mean, once you've played the game for a year, you've kind of earned just like having whatever Ubers you want. Because like, if you've played 250 hours in 1 year, you've definitely earned some recognition. You know what I mean? You've earned something at least. You have double Phono Luna and triple Casley. I didn't even have that on my main, bro. Like I only had one of the Phonos. I never had any of the Lunas. I only had one. Oh wait, no, I did have both Casleys. But I didn't have Asu Casley. Mainly because I didn't really roll an even Jillian, but whatever. Opinion on Lunas? Overrated, but still really good, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's in a whole nother tier above all other Ubers, but I still think he is arguable for #1. Demon Slayer is here for Ian. Is it? Am I only not seeing it because I haven't updated? Which, speaking of updating, I'm gonna do that. You get to see my face again. I'm gonna update it. On my emulator doesn't automatically update, unfortunately. I think the respawn timer makes him fantastic. Oh, on Luno? Uh, he is fantastic, absolutely. I've never used him, so I can't really say anything like as fact. But from what I can tell, it kind of looks like he's really good for defensive plays, but not that great offensively. So if you want to rush down a stage or something, maybe not. Maybe don't use him. But if you're playing the long run, then absolutely, he's great. Just because you basically can't die as long as you're using him. Also, is it really on? Yo, new update. It's not on. I'm in Ian. There's no Demon Slayer yet. I think that's next week. It's gotten me past so many stages I was stuck on before. Well, that's because not being able to die kind of makes it, easier to live. Growing cat fruit. This doesn't sit well with me. And neither does the lack of timer. That does not. I hate it. It will appear on 13th? Yeah, so a week from. No, this Friday. Right? Do I know my days? That's this Friday, right? Blue Battle Cat Shimmer? Yes, sir. Look at this shit. Blue! Blue's kind of my color, and yet only starting today do I have a blue hoodie. I just got it today. Might just be the logo. It is just a logo because it's the update. Didn't have a ton of stuff that's strong against Relic and Aku. Well, then wouldn't Lunos not be as good as, an actual anti-Relic Aku? You got fried chicken cat a few minutes ago? Dubs? I had fried chicken, but not the cat, though. Okay, I ate fried chicken earlier. Also, is this not just the first stage of growing green? They couldn't have made a unique stage for this shit? They couldn't have combined all of them to make it... Whatever. It's not even gonna be difficult. It's all one difficulty, because it's just the first stage of all of them. So grinding's more boring and easy than it was ever before. What did they do to buffet? Did they just completely remove buffet? No, I didn't see what you got in the DC. In Discord. You had some duck breast earlier. That is not an American thing. What country are you from? Is that personal? You don't have to tell me. I'm just asking. I'm American. Three cat. Three cat fruit for that? What the fuck? Wait, how do you get seeds? You're Dutch? I know my country all too well, and I know enough European people to know that's absolutely something they would do in that continent. Dated an American for a decade, though? Dated past tense? Unfortunate that ended. Unless it's just phrasing. Are you still with them? Is what it is. Damn, a decade-long relationship ending? Damn. Is the stream Southeast Asian friendly? Yes, because I don't know where the fuck Southeast Asian is. Is that like... I would say Japan, but that's very east, isn't it? Like, that's all the way out there. Is that like where the Philippines is and stuff? I don't know my countries, bro. I'm terrible. Wasn't easy at the time. But if you were in a decade-long relationship and it's been a few years, goddamn. All these old people, bro. All these old motherfuckers. Around PH in Indonesia, yeah? Okay, so I kind of know my countries better than I thought I did. Oh, I was over here thinking, oh, I have no anti-black. This is gonna be tough. I have Kazujizo, one of the best anti-blacks. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm old, dude. Nothing against it. I'm just young as fuck. Turned 33. Man, that's honestly ripe age of 33. Nice and young. I'm gonna make you feel really old right now. You're 15 years older than me. Catfruit Jubilee still exists. Oh. Growing cat fruit stages have the following drop rates: 57% one cat fruit, 37% three cat fruit, 3% three cat fruits. Oh, cat fruit seeds is that one? Okay. 3%. So I got a 3% on my first clear. Dubs. Started streaming back in like 2009. That was the year after I was born. Jesus is the OG goth racist. I love him so much. Well, with his ultra form, he's definitely back up there. I've got a source now. What are the drop rates on Catfruit Jubilee? Is it a guaranteed epic, or is it kind of the same as before, where it's like most of the time you don't even actually get an epic Catfruit? Yeah, I'm young as fuck. Have you ever seen a 17-year-old wearing hippie glasses? It's okay, I tell myself I feel young, all good. I mean, honestly, if you're playing Battle Cats, you're young as can be. Because let's be real, most people that play this game don't even have a job. 17? You just did the math. I'm finally revealing my age. I was planning on doing it for my birthday when I turned 18, but I just don't care anymore. Maybe it's the glasses. I think they've made me careless, but it's alright. Joke's on you, I don't have a job. That's fair. I'm perpetuating the stereotype. Don't worry, I don't have a job either. Well, this is technically my job. I'm just not getting paid much for it, since I'm posting it all on my second channel instead of my main channel. I would get paid if it was on my main. Okay, why do people have to say insulting things about what the fuck I look like? You're telling me I look inbred. Somebody in my YouTube comments said I look like a gooner. Like, why do people have to insult me? I'm just a normal white dude with brown hair. Also, who the fuck is Jesse Pinkman? I make music for a living? Oh, that's good. I don't get paid nearly enough to call it a living, but I play video games for a living. Or I play video games and get paid a slightly and small amount. I would have guessed early 20s. How?
Vaping can expose teens to toxic chemicals.
I mean, I'll take it.
No need to spell it out any more than that.
Do I need to look up who the hell Jesse Pinkman is? I'm going to.
Download and bring your music anywhere so you can dance to high quality music without
Jesse Pinkman.
Accept your playlist with song recommendations from smart
Oh, it's like
or take total control of your listening with unlimited skip
Jesse.
Experience
Jesse.
music without limits. Tap
It's not blue enough, Jesse. Oh, you can't even. That what? Fucking this guy. Didn't even say the actor's name. Unless that is the actor's name. I know his name is Jesse in Breaking Bad, but I don't know his actor's name. I don't think it's Jesse though. People in their teens are all like smooth little babies. Are you saying I'm not smooth? He looks like he deals meth. How? Is it the glasses? No, I think without the glasses makes it worse. But like how? How do I look like I would do that? They're puffy North Face jackets. This ain't North Face. But it is puffy. I don't know, man, I'm not an expert. True. It's not like it's good enough resolution to tell if I'm smooth anyways. Dude, I feel like young people are getting older. Does that make sense? Like, my back has hurt me since I was like 15. Is there ever a day in my life where I haven't had back pains? The only thing that happens is it becomes more chronic. They're there early on though. Maybe because of my posture. That might be on me. That might be on me. People think I'm the drug dealer until they see you. I love being insulted. Honestly, if I could get insulted for a living, I would absolutely take it. But I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid to be insulted. Pay me. You have to give 1 sub per insult. At least you're not someone born in like the fucking 60s. You could look 50 at 20. That is true. At least I'm not a president, you know, because US presidents, they age like 20 years in a month. It's crazy. Insult jar? Yes, pay up. My mental health can't be shot for free, alright? Okay, masochist? How is that masochism? Insults and physical pain are not the same. But pain means nothing. Dude, getting paid to take pain, honestly? I mean, depends on the pain, right? Like, if it was like, if each payment came from, say, like, burning yourself on the stove, like, not the stove, like a hot pan, right? Like a burning pan, or like dipping your hand in boiling water. I think I'd do that like once a day. Like, honestly, if I got $10 for that per time, I would absolutely do that once or twice a day. I can handle boiling water. It's not that bad. Hot pan, not so much. Boiling water's worse than a hot pan. I mean, say you did both for half a second, right? Like a small touch. Like, which one? I guess the boiling water would be worse. But the hot pan's not that bad. Like, just a quick touch, you know? It's not masochism if the pain from insults and the pleasure from money cancel each other out. Real, bro. Real. I think the main reason why I'm saying this kind of stuff, though, is because I just don't want to work. I don't like people having expectations of me. So, like, I'm terrible. That's why I need to basically be my own boss. Because if I'm not my own boss, other people's expectations are just weighing on me like a 250 deadlift. You know what I mean? I would like to get kicked in the balls by Reclisa. Well, now I need to look up who the fuck that is. Because I might agree. Gotten second degree burns from touching the inside of my oven for like... Okay, that's the inside of an oven. That's not a pan. That's a difference. The oven is the creation of the heat. Reclisa. Oh. It's the new Galaxy Gallover. Yeah, that tracks. People who self-harm, y'all are getting paid for this? I said, I wish. I wish self-harm. Like, obviously, no, I don't actually wish for that because self-harm is bad. But like, if in some sort of twisted world you would get paid for, you know, taking pain, like I'd kind of just take it. Did you beat Crazy Axe yet? No, I'm doing the growing stage first because it's new. I'm not grinding yet though. Whenever I have grinding in the title, that means treasure grinding. And there is a treasure fest on for Into the Future. I think it was there before the update. Y'all get NFT, bros. Y'all getting paid for anything, dude? That's just unemployment at its finest. You get one of those multi-ply steel pans. That's fair. Yeah. Like, hot pans are hot, right? Obviously. But, like, when I say hot pan, I mean, like, whenever you're pulling it out of the oven and you forget to put on a mitt for a second, you know? Any Battle Cat Super? What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about... That's wild. That is wild. Dude, sunglasses are weird because what do you mean you guys can just clearly see my screen? I mean, I don't have anything bad, obviously, but like... You can do it on my normal glasses too, it's just less obvious. The only pans I really put in the oven are cast iron and those absorb heat like a motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know what pans I use. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't hardly cook. I just know I have touched a hot pan before. I don't know what kind of pan it was though. Want to hear a classic Serbian joke? Are you Serbian? Bill is not a Serbian name, is it? 7 days after 9/11, a Bosnian comes out of the rubble and says, "You can go fuck this airport." How do you fuck an airport? You cook a lot? Man, I want to make a sexist joke so bad. Man, Serbia is strong like eagle. Hey, that's our country's animal though, or the bald eagle. That's the U.S. Except for, I mean, we're strong in some ways. By the way, whenever I say I want to make a sexist joke, that means the only reason why I'm not saying it is because I don't know. I don't know. Kitchen, am I right? No, I was going to say like it makes sense because your name is Emily or something. Like it how so I can repeat these. Like you can just do these forever? There's no end? That's anticlimactic. And saying haha kitchen isn't? Like I'm not gonna say get your ass back in the kitchen, you know? I wanna hear it clapping on the way there. Like that's not a joke I was just gonna make on the spot. I was gonna laugh at the fact that you cook a lot and say stereotypical, you know what I mean? What the fuck is growing cat fruit? 15.2, baby. Grinding is easy. And yet zombie outbreaks still exist. I feel like what they should do is they should make it so that zombie outbreaks only have one chapter per storyline. So like for Empire of Cats, you have one zombie outbreak thing. For Into the Future, you have another, right? And then for Cats of Cosmos, you have the last one. You Wilden, I mean, that's not the joke I wanted to say. I was just, saying what I wouldn't say, you know? That's all I was saying. Oh, 7 to our fallen growing stages? I know, I don't think I beat all of them before they swapped, so I didn't get the cat food for it. Unfortunate. Isn't there a bonus stage when you clear all the zombie outbreaks? Is there? Is there? I know you get energy from it, but I never did Cats of Cosmos Chapter 3 zombie outbreaks. Are those even in the game yet? They are, right? Cats of the Cosmos 3, I know that has a bonus stage, but I don't know if the zombie outbreaks do or not, because I never did that. Only Philly? Okay. Long before Brave began, I exploded. There's a... What does that mean? I feel like that means something that I don't want to... I don't want to know. Guys, can we reflect on my joke earlier? That was really wild. Like, huh. You know what? Let's not reflect on it. Let's ignore it. Why are shards so rare? I just want a plat. Honestly, I've seen more plat tickets than a plat shard. Because, plat shards mainly are gotten by gauntlets. The monthly gauntlets give a plat shard on the 5th stage. So that's the best way to get those. I'm not staying long. Drop just to say hi and drop in 07. Good luck and good night. Good night, bruh. Thank you for coming around. Nice little HK soundtrack, by the way. Thank you. My favorite game of all time. Haven't beaten Hollow Knight. Silksong. I haven't beaten Silksong, though. I've beaten Pantheon. Excuse me. I've even beaten Pantheon 5 in Hollow Knight, though, so. Silksong kind of sucked. In comparison to Hollow Knight, right? Like comparing it to Hollow Knight was obviously going to set it way down, just offer it, because it's not going to live up to the original. It's not. Because automatically it's less unique, because if it is the same as the original was first, therefore it's more unique, right? Art was still fantastic, soundtrack was still great, bosses from what I've played are still fun. It's just, I think they tried to make it too difficult. Either they tried to make it too difficult, or the bosses just, like, they're not fun. Like, the bosses aren't as fun to me, because they're way less predictable. And that's something I actually hated about very specific bosses in Hollow Knight. Like Markoth, Zote, and I feel like there's another one. But I absolutely despised the unpredictability of them. And I think that's seen a lot more, or at least in smaller doses, but in a lot more throughout the game of Silksong than there was in Hollow Knight. Blocking mechanic on bosses didn't feel good. I don't even know the blocking mechanic, but I do know that I despise the pogoing in Hollow Knight Silksong. I don't like the down air. I don't like it. I don't think any of them are good. Like, I know there are different nails and stuff, spoiler alert, if whatever, but there's one SS bot, Silksong boss, that really captures the Hollow Knight vibe. There's one or two that feel pretty good, but that's the thing, like, the Hollow Knight had so many of them that you could, like, look forward to the next boss you go into. Meanwhile, with Silksong, it's so much exploration, and the quick travel is rare. There is a very rare quick travel in Silksong. So if you go and venture to an abandoned area, then you literally are just trapped in that area unless you want to run all the way back. Like there's 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 so few quick travels. And since Crystal Dash obviously is in Silksong, there's no like pathways for quick travel. Also, I probably haven't done that one first center. I don't remember how far did I get. I don't even remember. I played for like 10 hours though. Right? So I don't know who the first center is though. I don't remember that name, but maybe I forgot. It's been a little while. I need to beat the game though. I definitely need to beat the game, and I want to eventually. I'm just not sure if I will. I just don't know if it's worth it, right? And plus, I'm into other games right now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this stage yet. I don't have any anti-tray lists. I don't really have anything for Crazed Axe himself. It's not a terrible game, but yeah, I don't know if I can remember, or I can honestly recommend it. Like, it's good for the price, right? Because it's a super big game for like 20 bucks or something. Like, it's good for the price, and it's a really good game still, but it's just not as good as the original. It just isn't, unfortunately. Was the first center that robot? That robot fight was pretty cool. I know that, but probably not. First center sounds like a cool boss, so it probably wasn't. Because, like, the robot was actually a cool fight. It wasn't too difficult. It wasn't super unpredictable. It was actually a good, fun boss that looked cool. You know? First center is a pretty well hidden boss. Okay. Use delinquent for the JoJo reference. Brother, I'm doing crazed axe. I don't think he's gonna be helping. What Mishas are good here? Like, if I had high enough level erasers, then that would work, but I don't think. Chad, I don't think I can beat this yet, because I don't have good damage, right? Paris doesn't even outrange the guy. Nor does Kazuchizo. So I guess Crazed Bahamut? I mean, I would literally, like, Ava Unit 13 that I can level up to 25. This bitch gets outranged. Yeah, she gets outranged, so I can't even use her. I'm basically just relying on brute force here. That's essentially what's happening. Do I even want to keep artist? Probably not. Uber run would be a must, huh? Opinions on seed tracking? I think it's a solo game. Like, it's a single player game, so I don't give a damn if somebody else doesn't. I will say this, it ruins the gacha. It ruins the gacha side of things. No, it's not an everyone does it thing, because I don't do it. I don't seed track. So, I'm not gonna do it, nor will I support it, but I don't care if somebody else does it. You know what I mean? I'm like 50-50 on it. I think it ruins a lot, especially if you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Like, if you're doing it to get a rare super rare that you don't have, and you're like later on in the game, then sure, why not? But if you're using it to get an Uber that you're just going to abuse the hell out of to make progression through the game, progression, then like that's I don't support that at all. You know what I mean? Should I even try this stage? You know what? I'm gonna change the title of the stream, grinding, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to beat this right now. Should I try it still though? Main reason I use it is plat tickets because they're just so what's the word for that? Scarce. That's the word you're thinking of. Exco is the father, Shitso the mother, and Kazuchi's is the child. Who the fuck is Shitso? I did it because I can't be asked because what? I cause I can't what? I can't be asked because I couldn't be asked to waste so much. What do you mean by waste? If you get a duplicate Uber, you get 50 NP. Is that a waste? No. I'm slightly inebriated. I don't know what that means. Sanzo? Oh, yeah. That's fair. That's a fair thing to hate. Okay, this is the... Should I even change my lineup? I probably should. Red. It's a fancy word for drunk. Oh, no wonder you're in my stream, because you don't actually know what you're doing here. I gotcha. I'm kidding. Thank you for being here. I don't have Apple yet. I need more draws. Which, get over it. Get over here. And Shaman, why not? No, wait, I don't want Witch because that'll interrupt the other slower. Sure, this works. I guess. No, I'm not that drunk. I'm still mostly coherent. Okay. Alright. It was the hippie glasses. I mean, the second I put them on, you joined. Like, you literally joined 2 seconds before or 2 seconds after I put them on. You drink 0.2% beer and I think you're a drunkard. That would be me. I will not have a tolerance. I weigh like 130 pounds. I don't know what that is in kilos, so don't even ask. You need to try Rajika. Raki. I don't fucking. What is that word? 40% alcohol. Yeah, I think I'll pass. Try mouthwash. It's 90%, except it's also toxic, so it'll kill you. Coincidentally, totally coincidentally, it's totally not the 90% alcohol that makes it toxic. Totally not. I think I'm down half a bottle of Fireball. Now that's when I recognize. That's a bad idea. It's fine. It's fine. Still got my liver? Really? I thought you were too old for one of those. I'm kidding. Dude, why is my hair... No wonder people think I'm in my 20s, because my hair is already acting like I'm 50. AKA, I have a... Look at my fucking hairline. Look at that shit. Fuck ass hairline, bruh. Getting there? Oh, yeah. I should probably still play the game, huh? Nah, I'm not concerned. Maybe I should be, though. One time over the span of 5 hours, I drank about 6 liters of alcohol. That is wild. Amen. Okay, dub stage. And now into the future grinding. Didn't even give me Space Cat, son of a bitch. Yo, rare capsule. What are the brainwashed that are in here? Not good ones. You know what? Iron Legion. I haven't gotten 10 yet. I can live without 10, but sure. Lugas, trust me? Well, it's not like I'm getting an Uber. You don't get a plat ticket until you get a beat Cats of the Cosmos, right? So I have to wait that long. Just a whatever. Dude, I got a lot of grinding to do tonight. Guess this is just what I'm gonna be doing. Dude, these glasses make my phone look all funky. Aren't almost all the seasonal banners kind of shit? I know you meant Ubers, but the banners themselves are still shit. Yes. Most of them. But honestly, Chocolate is really good. Because I think she has like 550 standing range. I think. So like, it's still obviously really good. I don't even know what the fuck is. Also, are the brainwash cats worth it at all? There's a couple of them that I'd say are. Which is brainwashed Mohawk, brainwashed Gross, and that's kind of it. I mean, I like brainwashed Lizard, but really the only difference it gives is a wave immunity. Because I don't think it even has as much range as Manic King Dragon. I think it only provides the wave immunity. What about Eraser? It's only good for traitless, which honestly, if you have, most people have Haniwa, by that time you would get a good, you know, brainwash tank. Or not even a good brainwash tank. By the time you get brainwash tank, you're going to have Haniwa. Titan has its uses? I mean, a little bit. Why am I grinding one treasure at a time? I should just play through the chapter. Dragon also has freeze immunity? Oh, sorry. So that gives it one more usage against Henry. My bad for forgetting that. I got the true form for Eraser. No, it's good. Like, it's faster than Hani was, so you'll probably use them together if it's a solo traitless stage. Or if you need a faster meat shield than Haniwa, then yeah, it's absolutely got usage. I just don't know if it's worth going for in terms of, like, rolls. Because, like, they're super rares that only appear in specific banners. So I don't know if they're actually all that worth it. Also, I'm still using the wrong lineup. Fuck me. We need a Luga tanker. That's just Shishalan without any knockbacks, which I don't think you actually want that. Dude, Shishalan actually has a good amount of HP. He's not quite a tanker though, so I guess that's true. But like, it's kind of in their job description to not be able to get hit. Except for Shishalan. Dark Garu is pretty nice for trailer stages. Dark Garu is just good. Like, honestly, every Fast Super is very good. Some better than others, unfortunately. Dude, if I get D'Artagnan on this count, you already know. And then maybe D'Artagnan as well. That'd be pretty fucking sick. I've never had D'Artagnan in my life, so... maybe. There's a first for everything. I missed my chance for Epic Fest, though, unfortunately. I'm still using the... I need to change my lineup, bruh. Bruh. I'm actually liking. Oh, everything's so bright. Oh my god. I am liking these glasses though. This is my first time actually wearing them. I am liking them. I just need to give my eyes a break from that tint. It's really dark. They are sunglasses, to be fair. We both cat gaming. Dubs. You want a matching pair of glasses? I got them right here on my gum fruit. Is anybody here into anime? Anybody at all? I never remember. So like even if you've talked anime with me before, I would not remember. I'm terrible at remembering things. I watched some anime. Me. Okay. Who all is excited for the Demon Slayer collab coming up in less than a week? Just a couple days till we get Demon Slayer. I literally have a Demon Slayer Hiyori on my shelf over there that you can't see, but it's there. I love Demon Slayer. It's one of my personal favorites. I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, it's only good for its animation, and there's a lot of people that are like also over glazing it a little bit, but like overall it's a good anime, and its story is not that bad. Like its story is actually pretty cool. Especially with Infinity Castle. It adds a lot. Might roll, but only if there's a good Uber. There are good Ubers in the thing. Nezuko is like the only bad one, I think. I think all the other ones are actually pretty fine. I like Demon Slayer. Animation Slayer. Dude, even with its manga, I love its manga, actually. It's got character. I mean, I've never read any other manga than it, but like, it's still good. It's the only one I've read anything of, so I guess that's saying something. So is anybody saying that it's carried by animation? No. It's not. I still love it in the manga form, therefore it's not carried by animation. You know? Can't say I've seen the One Piece manga though. Try giving that one the same argument. You might not be able to. Oh, the grain abyss. I'm going to India, boys and girl. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know most people's gender, bro. Mainly because I don't ask. At this day and age, it's like it feels rude. Which Demon Slayer Ubers do you want the most? I want Tanjiro. But I haven't done enough research as of late to know what the others do. So I don't know. But I want Tanjiro because he has an explosion with LD and massive damage to floating. So he actually looks really cool. Like he looks like he'll be really good. I don't know all the others though. I think I would like to get Giyu. Not because of like how good or bad he is, but because I like Giyu. Maybe Zenitsu as well. I think Zenitsu's attack animation is pretty cool. Honestly, I would be fine with any of them. It's insane to me that Demon Slayer is actually collabing with Battle Cats because like before we got like smaller tier anime, right? In terms of popularity, because we got Fate Stay Night, we got Evangelion, and like I think Street Fighter was the biggest collab we've technically had, at least for EN players. And so that begs the question, right? Now that we've gotten Demon Slayer, will we get other anime in direct collabs to Battle Cats? Because that would be sick. I would love that. For me, I'd say that my top three would be Zenitsu, Nezuko, and Rengoku. Eva, unpopular. It's on a scale, it's on a popularity less than Demon Slayer, right? I would argue that Demon Slayer, considering its box office success, with its movie of Infinity Castle, I would argue that it's on another level of popularity than Eva. You know? I'm not talking about, anime that people watch. I'm talking anime that everybody knows, Shonen Jump, stuff like that. I know I'm aware that Demon Slayer is not shonen, or it's at least not Shonen Jump, but like, you know what I mean, right? Like I'm talking like the big guys, the hard hitters. Because yes, I would consider the big three on another level. I would consider the new gen giants on another level. Not necessarily because they're better, but because they're more popular. Battle Cats love Eva. I know y'all love Eva. I'm saying it's less popular than others. 2 rounds in the span of months, I know. And like to be fair, one of those was just like a 3-day thing with a guaranteed Uber chance. Which they should do more of. They should make collab banners come back more regularly. Just for a little bit. Instead of it being a full-blown collab. Because if they do a full-blown collab, then they need to add more to the collab, right? But if they just bring back the banner, then we get the banner. And there's nothing there. So, like, especially if a collab's, like, over, right? Like, I feel like they should bring back those banners, even if something's done. Like, needing advertising, right? Which, speaking of, Crash Fever. I feel like that would have been something we could have gotten back, but we just never did. Just because, I guess, Ponos doesn't want to re-advertise old done stuff. Even though they already made the units for it. Also, I didn't realize, when did I drop frames? The stream drops frames at some point, and I don't know when. And that's concerning me. Because I was planning on streaming for a while. I'm getting warm. Who would have thought wearing a hoodie indoors, like, and a super thick, and like, hoodie. Who would have thought that would make me warm? I would have never thought. It's a really nice hoodie, though. I do love it. This is still Hollow Knight music? Makes me feel like I'm in a fucking church. Better start singing some gospel right now. The most doomed Yuri, Madoka, and the most doomed Yaoi, Eva, two anime I both love. Linked by Cat Game is the greatest thing for me. My favorite anime is JJK, and that's actually where I got the inspiration of this hoodie. Like, the whole, like, all the way around neck hood. Yeah, that's where I got the idea for this hoodie from. JJK is my favorite anime, so until that gets put into Battle Cats, I can't quite say that it's peak. Not quite. Why do you think I got these round sunglasses? Gojo, obviously. And apparently I can pull them off, according to you guys. Apparently, I could, you guys could be wrong. But I probably shouldn't wear them around in person. Except maybe I could, I don't know. I feel like I definitely shouldn't wear them as a hippie, though. They are hippie glasses. But I shouldn't wear them like a hippie, you know what I mean? That would just be weird. How often do I say, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I feel like I say it a lot. It's fine. It's normal that it's like a catchphrase, you know? You know what I mean. Madoka will get a rerun this year with the film finally coming and possible new true forms. What are the main Ubers of Madoka? Because obviously I know I know Madoka, but like, who else is there? I think I'm the only person left. You probably are. Nobody said goodbye, but I think they're gone. What the fuck? Gonna have to save up then? Hey, look, you're not the only one left. Save up for what? Oh, for Madoka? I don't. I'm still saving up for when Demon Slayer gets its 100% guarantee. Which means I'm gonna have to save up for 1,500 cat fruit. Cat fruit? Cat food. I'm gonna have to save up for less than a. Well, no, not less than a couple days. A week and a half, just about. No, wait. Half a week is when it's starting. A weekend. Damn, it's gonna be like 2 weeks before that has a guarantee. Yikes. I'm gonna have to wait a while before I do more rolls. Whatever. Who needs gacha units in a gacha game, you know? Who needs it? Who needs it? Not me. Homura, mom. Oh, dude, mommy true form would be kind of crazy. Yeah, I thought I would know them all by name. I don't. I think I gave myself too much credit. Also, I am now realizing I don't have a whole lot of anti-alien damage. Nor do I have any, like, almost... I literally don't have any anti-alien Ubers, so... This will be great. Trust, I have Lesser Demon. He got that. Trust now, Castaway can get in there freeze. I weakened him. Oh, shit. Okay, well that means I can just... This is easy. Oh, barely. Oh, I did it too late. Fuck, I did it too late. This fucking backtrack, bro. Oh, right, baby. Baby, whatever the fuck their name is. I forgot about that one. Yeah, Madoka has some interesting Ubers. Fake. I thought that said fake chuds for a second. I was like, well, they got fake chuds in there? I only have Sayaka, Miki, and I don't think I have any other rares. Damn. Just that put, yeah. Fake chuds. That's their real name. Fake chuds. Did I get the rare ticket? Let's go. I'm using it. I'm using it. Baby. Nikaluga. Give me Legaluga. Yes. I'll take it. I mean, I don't need it because I have Jizo, but I'll take it. Jizo definitely makes pizza just useless, right? I'm not wrong when I say that, I don't think. I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain. Jizo just makes me not need that guy. Not need pizza. Chun-Chun is a chud? That is true. Luga gives good? True. I would rather pizza over 10. That is true. That is true. Well, I'm saving cat food for whenever Demon Slayer gets guaranteed. That's absolutely what I'm doing, so. I actually replaced Yuzu with pizza at some point in my progression. Well, like, yeah, pizza does have its, benefits, right? Like, once you get to the point to where spammable stackers, that sounds like it. Whenever spammability and stackability matter less, that's when you can probably confidently drop Jizo for pizza. Either that or whenever you get pizza talents, because pizza wave is really good. But yeah, like pizza definitely does have a benefit over Jizo, just not at this point in the game. I don't have the true form. I never liked the cat. What cat? Jizo or pizza? Because I love pizza. Yo, what happens if I wear another pair of glasses? Oh, but wait. And then what if, hear me out, another pair of glasses? Chat, this is so weird. I have so many different tints on my eyes right now. Trust this. This is the best way to wear glasses. Absolutely. I can barely read. Pizza. You never true formed pizza? Lame. Excuse me. Lesser Demons got that, right? No? Okay. I'm gonna take all this off. Hurting my nose, bro. Broken Vessel theme? Yes, sir. It's just on shuffle right now. I wish my nose wasn't so sensitive to this shit. And I'm sure everybody's is. Because it's just weird, but like, I don't know. I don't like it. I do like the glasses though. I don't think. Well, I mean, I guess I'll go. I already ratted out my age. I'm still in high school, right? And we have rules and shit. I'm not sure if my school will allow me to just wear sunglasses. First of all, and second of all, wearing them inside kind of cringe. Not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Like, how am I going to get away with wearing sunglasses inside? Like, I think I'm actually going to have to wear these permanently. Well, not well because like me without glasses sucks ass. So like I feel like I have to wear some sort of glasses, and these are just blue light glasses. That's all they are. That's why I can just swap on and off from these glasses to the sunglasses. Neither of them are prescription. They're just random glasses off of Amazon. Should I try wearing these glasses inside my school though? Brazen Unk? How am I an Unk? I'm not even a legal adult. No way in hell I'm an Unk. Emily never followed, huh? Damn, saw the hippie glasses and then just left, dipped, never to be a fan. Tisk tisk. Imagine. Nah, I don't know. This game is easy.
Download and indulge in the tracks you love over and over again with Spotify Premium. Tune in to discover an ad-free music listening experience where you can play your favorites in any order.
What are your thoughts on Delinquent Cat?
To learn more.
I think he low-key sucks. That's what I think.
Why are we having fewer babies? What do I do if
Unk status to me, probably less than a year difference.
Welcome to Smart
That's
Girl
so real.
Questions. I'm your host.
I literally know somebody that is 1 day older than me. I call him old all the time.
Only if you wanted to become head of NASA.
And
I call him old all the time.
Get rich.
I would go into clown thinking, I'm richer than you, I'm richer than you.
Smart Girl. Dumb questions. Tune in every Tuesday on Spotify.
I mean, to be fair, I think I'm as close to an Unk as you can get from somebody my age. Because, like, I know about, like, home phones, right? I know phone lines and shit. I know what party lines are for those old people out there that, like, you know, understand or remember the time when, like, the lines in in your housing area or whatever are like linked, so like people can just join in on your conversation, you know? You know what a floppy disk is? Yes. I do. And I have to know that in like a lot of, I don't know about current games, but a lot of older games, I think one of them may have been GTA Vice City. The little loading bar in the bottom corner was a floppy disk, or at least like that's the icon for save game or like whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. Like it's what people know as the save game logo, even though it's a floppy disk. So yes, it lagged and I couldn't hear what you said. Open your ears then. Save icon for a lot of older games was a floppy disk, yeah. I don't know if it was just older games though. I feel like I've seen that more recently as well, but yeah, I do know that older games definitely had that. But I did play GTA Vice City, you know? I played that shit. I never got into GTA 5 though. I think I also played San Andreas. Not a lot though. Vice City was pretty good. I liked it because you could, well, because at the time when I did play it, I didn't care about consequences, so I just killed everything. I tried to get 5 stars. I don't know how to get 5 stars still. Like I remember I went like on an hour killing streak. I never figured out how to get 5 stars. I so badly wanted to get 5 stars in Vice City, but I just couldn't. I was blowing up helicopters. I was blowing up everything. I wasn't dying. I wasn't getting caught. I was just abusing the hell out of the mansion. But I couldn't get 5 stars. I think I even stole a helicopter at some point. I just couldn't get 5 stars. San Andreas had flying tanks. No, I never played it because obviously the like already like right now it would still be questionable having having, you know, my parents be like, yeah, you can play GTA. Like, but like back then I was like half my current age. Like I was way too young to be playing GTA. I could only play it when my dad was around. So I didn't actually play that much, but I do remember playing it. I remember having to print out the cheat codes for PS2. Yo, and for the dude, Guitar Hero on the PS2. Mwah. And then like the save cartridges, you know how like you had to have a cartridge in that held the save file, and if you lost that, you lost all of your progress. Good old days. I don't miss it, but at the same time it was pretty sick. Lesser Demon is not gonna get in there, huh? Also, this bitch outrange. Oh, no, she doesn't. She just has a lot of HP or something. I don't know. I don't know how she lived that long. Memory cards. That's what they were called. Good shit right there. 8 megabytes, baby. Yep. My ears were open. It just lagged, so all I heard was, what are your thoughts on... Huh. I don't even remember what I was talking about at that point. I'm gonna be so honest. Oh, you're probably not too familiar with DS games, but I played this one, and like I was obsessed with this one DS game called The Legendary Starfy. Still one of my favorite DS games of all time. And I played Super Mario 64 DS. I played Mario Party DS, which by the way is still better than Starfy, but not by much. Delinquent? Oh yeah, I think he's a JoJo character. And then I don't really care about him. I think he's not that great. You had a DS on launch? So you had like the original DS, not like a DSi or anything. Was it called a DSi on launch? I don't actually remember. There's been a lot of different kinds of DSs, including a 3DS, which is what or a new 3DS XL, which is what I currently have. DS Lite, DSi. Okay. Yeah, no, I think I had DS Lites? We may have had a DSi. We had multiple different kinds. we had We had multiple DSs because I'm not an only child, so I'm not actually sure what all we all had. I think I had a DS. I may have had a DSi. I don't remember. The one with the camera. I definitely had a DSi then. I think we all actually had DSis. So we had the later versions. Then 3DS, 3DS XL, then new 3DS slash XL. 2DS came between the 3DS and the new 3DS, right? I think. Original DS was 2004. Makes sense. Pretty sure the Starfleet game I'm talking about came out like 2008 or 9. It might have. I don't remember 2DS coming out after a new 3DS, but I do know that the new 2DS is basically just a glorified 3DS. Yeah, 2DS XL was the last one, new one. Starfy's pretty good. You know Starfy? Do you know of the games that came before just the DS one? Because I do know it had ones before it, but it stopped on the DS one, which is the only one I've actually played. But do you actually know Starfy? On GBA? Damn, you know the Game Boy Advance version. I never played it. I only played the latest one. I am I missing out or is the DS one the best? I might be missing out. Wait, I have a Game Boy Advance emulator. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Oh, I know. I know. Have you ever played them though? I guess I forget. Starfield is probably a much bigger deal in other countries than my own. I'd say they're worth playing. You played the first one? Yo. That's actually sick. Oh no, it's fucking unknown? Okay, cool. That's why I'm shocked you know about it. Just a random ass I'm just a huge weeb. Yo. W. Dude, I'm so lonely. I'm over here. I'm over here playing Battle Cats at 7 in the afternoon, right? 7 in the evening, talking to some random people on the internet about hobbies that nobody else in my personal life knows about.
Live in the spotlight with Spotify Premium.
Holy
Grow
unk
your
status?
following and
Because I'm
listen to your
lonely?
playlists uninterrupted,
Real.
even
That's
offline.
just how it goes.
Enjoy 3 free months
Yeah.
now and cancel anytime. Tap the banner to learn more.
Having a full-blown conversation with probably somebody in the midst of a midlife crisis.
Always on the
Dude,
lookout
my
for
fucking
new
hair.
tunes? Spotify
I don't know
Premium
what to
lets
do
you
with my hair.
explore a catalog of
Right? Because I like how the
songs with
like
high
back
quality
and sides
artists.
of my hair go.
Get 3
I
free
just
months
don't know what
now
the
and
fuck to do
cancel
with my
anytime.
bangs.
Tap the banner to learn more.
If you want a weird ass GBA game to play that not a lot of people know about, Hack Lemon. Lemon? Oh, Hackymon. That's an I. Or is it Hachimon? Hachimon? I don't know. 2D platformer? There's so many 2D platformers in the world. There's so many. I can look into it though. You play an egg that throws its lips? What is it, fucking Birdo? Like what? And it farts? That pussy fart? That's crazy. That's about it? Damn. Hyper, you heard nothing. You heard nothing. I didn't say shit. I didn't say trust. 6'7". Am I acting more my age now? Did that say inferior mate? Damn. I got owned. Hello, welcome to the stream. Not sure if links work here. Nope, they don't. If you want to post a link, put a space between the whatever. Put a space like before the .com or whatever, and yeah. Very freakier than me. Welcome to. What would I say welcome to? Because I feel like there's other countries that are much freakier than my country, aka America, the U.S., if you will. You're trying to show me an egg with lips. I don't know if I really. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see that. Bumping, bruh. Are you trying to link me a fucking screenshot that's in your computer files? I can't access your files if they're on your computer. I mean, nah. How about you just tell me their name? I'm not gonna trust a random ass link. No offense to you, but that's not a normal link. And plus, I'm pretty sure last time I opened my browser, that's what caused the stream to lag, so. It's a Catbox link? I don't know what the fuck Catbox is. File hosting service? How about you just tell me the character's name and I'll Google them? I think that's easier. It's the name of the game? Oh, Catbox is the name of the game? Now I'm confused. Oh, right, you told me that. No way this is the guy, right? I gotta look up Game Boy Advance game. What the fuck is this? I'm trying, I swear. You can't really see it well, but yeah, I see it. That's an egg with lips, alright. Weird. Let's talk about Growing Red. Why? Growing Red doesn't even exist anymore. We don't have Growing Red anymore with 15.2. Growing Red is gone. It's gone. It's an above average platforming experience. Excuse me. I bet. You must be lesbian because you're staring at lips all the time. Holy. Growing Red is lost media? Real. That's developed by Namco? Damn, Bandai Namco came a long way. Unless that was before the days of Bandai. Maybe it was just Namco. They came a long way. Going from that to Elden Ring is wild. Already beat the new ZL stages. I addressed him. Oh boy. Just Namco? Damn. Wait, so how did it become Bandai? Did they like combine with a different company or did they just evolve? Who is that Pokemon? You know, they evolved into Bandai Namco. Bandai. I don't know if it's I or A something. 2006? Is that when they like changed? When did Bloodborne come out? Is that still the same company as Elden Ring? I don't actually know. Probably not, since it's not on Steam. How close are you to Aqua Realms? Not very. That's when they became Namco? Okay. Yeah, they're all FromSoft. Well, I don't know if FromSoft is like directly working with Bandai for that kind of stuff. I know they're FromSoft. FromSoft is Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, etc. I'm aware, but there are other companies that work on those games. Because FromSoft also worked on Elden Ring, but I know that Bandai Namco also had something to do with it. Bandai is the publisher. Okay, now we get to the point to where I'm learning. What's the difference between a publisher and a developer? Like, is one just like advertising? Like, what do publishers do differently than the developer, or that the developer can't do? Pretty much. Oh, sick. So they just slap their name on it and call it theirs. Funny as well. Okay, that's fair. Should I go for Plat Dark Phone or Demon Slayer Ubers? Well, Plat ticket won't give you collab. So Bloodborne is owned by PlayStation? Yeah, I know that because it's not on Steam. That's why I haven't seen a remake / remaster. It's unfortunate. I just need user rank at this point. Then go for Demon Slayer. Like, I don't know. Do whatever. Why do people ask for advice in this game? It's a single player game. It's a strategy game. Make your own strategy. Unless it's like a hard stage that you can't beat, then you can do it. But like, make your own decisions. They're just like, Lamau, no, fuck you. Dude, Sony sucks. Sony owns PlayStation, right? Sony sucks whenever it comes to like copyright shit. Because tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heart. Yeah, no, not that. But like, tell me why everything they own, they're just so stingy with, and they don't let anybody else do anything with it. Their phone is 9 rows away, and I practically did everything available. What the fuck is this Spotify ad? I have no idea what that Spotify ad is, but I'm gonna mute it. Apparently it's Blackpink. Demon Slayer should give enough rewards that it doesn't really matter if you use all of your stuff right now. You'll still be able to get plenty of Demon Slayer, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's be real, most big companies are ass when it comes to copyright, especially Nintendo. Nintendo is definitely worse. That is, in terms of games. Sony's worse in terms of movies, obviously, because I don't know, they just have more movies. Come on. Stop it. 5 ads, bro. I guess I need Spotify Premium or some shit. American Eagle. What are these at? Why? Whatever. Xbox is fucking dying. Well, Microsoft isn't dying anytime soon. So. Next plat ticket for me is next month. I have 7 shards. Damn, get better. Should I try and beat Into the Future Chapter 2 today? Thoughts on a Smash Bros. Stream? If only I had a capture card. I don't have a capture card. So I can't actually stream Smash. Or anything Nintendo. Otherwise, I absolutely would. Their games division is an absolute shambles since, yeah. Like, let's be real, Microsoft is only good at making computers. Everything else, low-key sucks. They replaced him and the new CEO resigned within 24 hours. Damn. Bill Gates was the Microsoft guy, right? Is he dead? He's dead, right? They shit the bed with Windows as well? Well, it's not like anybody else is making good computers, so... Or operating systems either, so... Like, they're not going anywhere anytime soon, because they kind of have a monopoly over all that. He's alive? Bill Gates is still somewhere alive. Something Linux? Not everybody's swapping to Linux. There's enough people in the world that have used Microsoft their entire lives, which long enough that they just don't want to change. Like, yes, there are the nitpicky people that will swap, but for the average use of computers, I don't think it's necessary to swap. Like, even if, like, I don't know the difference between Windows and Linux really, but I don't think it's a big enough deal for me. Like, me personally, I don't think I would swap. Vibe coding new updates? Too lazy? Yeah, me too. Look at me relating with a 33-year-old. Yikes. Follow, you watch anime? Earlier you kind of tuned out whenever I started talking about anime. I'm assuming that means no. You're old? They say my soul. You know, I have an old soul. No, they don't. Nobody's ever said that to me. My hair's fucking. You know, I have the hairline of an old person. That's the oldest thing about me. My fucking Vegeta ass. I'm not gonna make hairline jokes. You're not? I made woman jokes. Unless you're a dude whose name is Emily, I feel like you could definitely make some hairline jokes. Low-hanging fruit? Yeah, just like my low-hanging widow's peak. I say widow's peak, I don't actually know if that's my hairline, but... Hyper is younger than me, I think, because they call me young. Old recognizes old, yeah. And inability to drive recognizes inability to drive. Do y'all even drive in... Wait. Is England where Dutch people are? Or not, fucking England, no. Germany. Is that where Dutch people are? Or, I mean, I'm assuming there's other countries, but like, aren't most of them... But are there Dutch people in Germany? So like, you're in Netherlands, of course, but like... I don't know. Are those just Germans? It might just be Germans in Germany. I'm stupid. But is there a country called Dutchland? I feel like I've heard of a lot of Dutch people, but I don't know the country where that they originate. I don't know where Dutch people originate. Is this Into Future 2? Yes, this is 2. Chat, hear me out. Into the Future Chapter 3, finished tonight. Thoughts? Germany as Germans, yes. I'm stupid. Stupid enough to do this. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Where do Dutch people originate?
The answer I found is Netherlands.
Oh. Dutch people are from... Okay. You know, I'm the stupidest motherfucker of all time. Except I'm not a motherfucker. But I could be. No, I'm kidding. Maybe. I gotta catch up on my mini account. I don't know what you mean by catch up. I'm speed running through with these Kazujizo runs. Speed running the hell out of the game. We're above Belgium to the left of Germany, so the right of the UK. Okay. We got like Amsterdam and shit. Oh. Average American global knowledge. How the fuck am I supposed to know without being otherwise told that Dutch people originated in the Netherlands? How the like Germans come from Germany, English people come from England. How the fuck am I supposed to know Dutch people come from the Netherlands? Those two words are nothing similar, nothing alike. We made Gouda cheese. I've never had Gouda cheese in my life, and I'm not changing that. What kind of anime you watch? Demon Slayer. Okay, you can probably guess my favorite anime based on what like my round glasses. I got them today because of a certain anime or a specific anime character, I should say. God, you're a One Piece enjoyer? Well, yeah, I am. That too, but that's not my favorite. JJK, JJK is my favorite. And then I actually have I don't know if this is gonna be embarrassing. This might be embarrassing, but I'll go ahead and show you anyways. I have a spreadsheet of all the anime I've seen. Hold up, let me spawn a little bit more. Is there gonna be anything scary in here? I don't know. I think I'm getting pretty far into the future too. Whatever. I'm such a loser. I have a spreadsheet of all the anime I've seen, and I've given them my own self-declared drama, or not drama, genre. And so it's literally not official genre. It's just my self-made, like, to organize them, right? Like it's just my own self-made genre. But I've seen almost 20 anime, so 17. But these are all the ones I've seen. You take Rex? What do you mean? Records? Well, I just like knowing how many I've seen. 350? That is wild. Oh, you take recommendations. Oh, you're at 350 though? That's wild. You watch a lot of anime? Well, yeah, with all your years in life, you know. I'm kidding. I guess I'll take recommendations. I'm pretty slow at watching it if I'm not, like, actively on a mission to watch it all. Durarara. I feel like I've heard that before, but I only watch things on Crunchyroll. I don't have anything else to watch anime on, so maybe not. Odd Taxi? What'd you just call me? Okay. Should I have like a list of these down, these recommendations, so that I remember them? Yeah, I've only seen like the mainline stuff. I mean, up to you. Fair enough. Dude, I'm getting warm. This thick ass hoodie, and I'm getting warm finally. I'm just throwing stuff out there that I've enjoyed watching. No pressure either way. Fair enough. My fucking hair! My hair! Stop going down, bro. That's not what he said. Think we either get a new stage boss or a 2-star Socrates first. I think new 2-star because, or not new 2-star, new sage boss, because I think I'm willing to bet 15.3 or 15.4 gives us it. Ranking of Kings, Osama. What? Cool. I might try them. Like, I'm not really a big anime guy because I started 2 years ago, right? And like I watched all of One Piece. I watched all of My Hero, all of Demon Slayer, all of JJK, but JJK is only 2 seasons. Well, it's got 3 seasons now. It's pretty damn good though. Romaji title? I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, I'm not like a full-blown anime nerd yet, right? Because I don't know all this shit. JJK is on season 3, yes, and I am fully caught up with it in sub. I'm aware. I think Durarara is the only one that's over 24 episodes. So you watch a lot of small anime. That makes sense. Which most of them are small, to be fair. Hope the new Sage boss is female, new mommy to rival Dr. Nova, hopefully. I doubt it because if the Sage bosses are just a bunch of old-time philosophers or like, major contributors to like the intelligence of the world, like Newton and Socrates, I don't think it's gonna be a woman, unfortunately, because there weren't a lot of in famous women back in the day, because they're all gonna be old, right? And like they're all meant to be quote unquote geniuses because that's where Sage comes from, like kind of all knowing esque. No offense to women, to my knowledge, I've seen around 52. Damn, I feel like, you know, a novice compared to you guys. And yeah, I'm probably the biggest loser out of us all because I got fucking glasses. Just, like I could probably recreate the just Gojo sitting around in a white t-shirt, sunglasses, and dark sweatpants. I could probably recreate that meme. I have a white t-shirt. I have black sweatpants or navy blue sweatpants. I have these sunglasses now. Only thing I'm missing is the actually good hair. You want to watch 110 other anime? Like, I've heard Seven Deadly Sins is kind of kind of a weird one. I've heard that's a bit of an odd one. It started off good. Interesting way to describe it. That declines so hard. To be fair, like if anybody says One Piece is their favorite, then they have the opposite of that problem where like it's ended off much better than it started. Like One Piece in the beginning wasn't anywhere near as good as One Piece at the end. And even then, like its pacing has been a problem throughout the entire thing. ReZero? I haven't seen ReZero. And I also, what the hell is NGE? I got a PlayStation probably right before I got your answer about the Sage boss, RIP. No, PlayStation ad. Damn. But yeah, I don't think the Sage boss is gonna be female. Eva? NGE is Eva? Oh, New Genesis Evangelion. That's right. I forgot his full name. Oh, Neon Genesis. Fuck, I'm stupid. I said fucking New Genesis. I'm the dumbest person in anime. I like early One Piece more than the new One Piece. In terms of like the banter, sure, but in terms of like action, I much prefer new One Piece. If they're not female, no one to rival Mommy Nova, I guess. You say Mommy Nova as if it's not a fucking plant. Stairs upscale? What? I mean, I know fights get better with upscale, but it's not even just that. It's the animation, it's the new characters, like honestly, even if the Kaido versus Luffy fight was in a worse quality and like earlier on, I think it'd still be one of the best anime fights to date. Be like, it's a really good fucking fight. However, I will give the emotion side to early One Piece. And when I say early, I mean pre-time skip. Pre-time skip versus post-time skip. That's the main argument here. However, pre-time skip had so much filler. like post time skip, there really isn't much filler. After time skip or before time skip, there's like none. There's or what am I trying to say? After time skip, there's like no filler. Pre time skip, there's like a lot of filler.
With technology designed for the road ahead. Bosch wiper blades.
Top three for me probably Hajime. Don't know what that one is. Death Parade, Made in Abyss. I don't know any. I like I said, I only know the main line. You know, like the typical like, oh, I saw this anime. Like that's basic shit. Boxing. I'm not a boxer guy. I don't like boxing. I know I'm probably lame as hell for that, but me either. But it's surprisingly good. Yeah, but JJK is better. I just like the characters so much in JJK. I love the characters in JJK. It's one of the few anime that doesn't require its main character to be top tier in order for it to be good. Because don't get me wrong, Yuji is really good. He is a really cool main character to me. But the side characters are also all like really cool and really fun and stuff like that. I love JJK. Who are your top 5 female Battle Cats units? Kenshin. Kenshin, and Kenshin. I don't know, bro. It's been too long since I've actually looked at all of them. Like, as in their unit wise. I don't actually know. Because it's been a while since I even know what units are there. Evangelion, ReZero, Bleach, Madoka Magica made it to your top 10. Emerald's, Made in Abyss, My Hero. Interesting. Madoka movie was delayed? Damn. That's unfortunate. Canon date now? That's what they all say until it gets delayed again. Luminalia, Dr. Nova, ID, Izanami, Dark Luna. That's a lame-ass top 5. Also, how the fuck is Luminalia in your top 5? She's barely a woman. She's more furry than anything. Which, I mean, I get... Honestly, you know what? I shouldn't even question it. It's Battle Cats. Battle Cats fans are obviously going to be into furries, at least a little bit. But what the fuck are these anime names? Dead Demons, Dead Destruction. What the fuck is that name? Call me crazy, I've never even seen Madoka. Like the anime, I've never seen it. Some tragic Yuri? Bruh. Sometimes I wonder if I would have been better off not ever streaming Battle Cats because maybe I wouldn't know what the fuck Yuri means. It's fucking girl on girl action. Which, like, I'm not against it. Just not gonna watch anime for it. But I did watch My Hero, so I guess technically I've seen Yaoi. In terms of what other people consider it to be. My Hero is good, I swear. It's funny how so many people are deterred from My Hero just because of the fan base, though. My best friend actually only watched it because I assured him that it was actually good. He almost never watched it because of the fan base. I watched it. It's good. Like, it's a good anime. One of my favorites for sure. But that's because I've only seen like 20. You know? I have seen some smaller ones. Like... Hold up. I still have it open, right? I say I've seen some smaller ones. The smallest one I've seen, in terms of popularity... Bro, I don't even know. Like, look at this, right? Looking at the top 20, or top 18, 17, I guess. I think the smallest one is Horimiya. Either that or Classroom of the Elite. One of these two. But I feel like they're both kind of popular still. MHA fanbase is diabolical? Yeah. Season 5 sucks. Which season was that? Because I mean every anime has a season that kind of sucks, and to be fair, season 5 was building up to season 6. I know Godzilla is in My Hero. What? I tried watching My Hero but dropped it because I couldn't get into it. You couldn't get into it? Why? Does Top Battle Cats also mean collabs? Probably. Ah, shit, I'm in Bermuda. Why does the list not have Dragon Ball? Because how many fucking episodes are there in Dragon Ball? It's older than One Piece. And it's still releasing shit. Well, almost. Season 5 was a lot of self-discovery stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I do remember season 5 being kind of boring, but, like, that's one season. Like, My Hero has some really good moments, and obviously, it's got some boring moments as well. But, like, you know, you gotta have some time for development, right? Not every anime character has to have its fucking... You know, not every anime character has to get scaled up all of a sudden in the middle of a fight, you know? Oh no, I'm fighting a really hard guy. I'm gonna just double my strength real quick. Nah, bro just powered up in the middle of a training. Like, it makes more sense for that to be the case. It does have its ups and downs. But overall, I like it because the characters. The teachers in My Hero are honestly the highlight of the entire series. But yeah, no, I've never seen Dragon Ball. And nor am I ever going to. Call me crazy, but I'm never gonna watch Dragon Ball. The only reason why I managed to get through all of One Piece is because it was my first anime, so I didn't know better. And plus, I had a lot of free time. Now, I don't have that much free time. But how many episodes are in Dragon Ball? I feel like there's a lot to go through. If I remember correctly.
Explore new ways to tune into your music with Spotify Premium. Smart Shuffle adds recommendations into your playlist to show you new sounds. Or you can make music a shared experience when you host a jam, where you and your friends can add
Oh, that's in one of the movies.
tap the banner to learn more.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen all the My Hero movies. At least I never really paid much attention to them. Hello, cool glasses. Thank you. Got them today. Nothing on the hoodie though. I mean, I guess you guys don't see me enough to know what hoodies I have and haven't had. Was it in your server? But yeah, no, I just saw that. Yeah, I think that's in a movie. I don't think that's in just the common anime. The movies are the things I've seen the least of in terms of My Hero. Because I'm not anywhere near as big of a diehard fan of anime or of My Hero as my sister is. My sister's a diehard fan of like it's her favorite anime. I don't know if it's because she like oh wait, she's obsessed with Bakugo. I think Bakugo single-handedly makes her love it. Which is the fruitiest thing I've ever fucking heard, but whatever. Holy shit, 2 hours into the stream and we've gotten to the point to where I'm not constantly yapping. Thank God. What's with girls loving Bakugo? I think it's because girls most of the time love story so much, like they'll read books and shit like that. And like a lot of girls that read books are into like smut and shit. And so they have fantasies in their head whenever they see a main character and a side character that are like way too close. They're like, "Oh my God, it's gay, you know. I love it. I'm obsessed with it, you know." Like they just obsess over the randomest shit. Emily, you can confirm or deny, right? You seen that one clip of that girl that edited herself IRL in an abusive relationship with Bakugo? That's wild. Is that you with Anubis? Fuck no. I don't even give two shits. I don't read, so I can't really confirm. Damn. Too fucking ADHD. Yeah, that's valid. That is valid. 30-year-old with ADHD? Man, I could never. I don't know if I have ADHD. I probably do. I just have no fucking clue. I can actually focus though, so. Oh, you'll get there, don't worry. Yeah, I'll be a jobless 30-year-old, trust. We all have that point in our lives, right? Who would be worse as a furry? Me because of Luminali or you because of Anubis? I don't fuck Anubis. You just what? I never said Anubis was a top man or woman of Battle Cats. You said Luminalia was a top woman of Battle Cats. I just think that Anubis is really good. There's a huge difference. Why? Why? It's so forced. I swear if Madagascar does not give me Superior right now. Have you watched a recent death battle, Cell versus Metal Sonic? No. Lunali is like one step away from having a womb tattoo. I hate that you said that because you're so right. You would less, no. What? No. Not even remotely. I know my vote. God. I hate that I know what a womb tattoo is, though. I hate that I know that. What? Except I don't actually know that much about it. Like, it's a tattoo, like, I don't even, I don't know. Why are we lying? Huh? A little bit of cursed knowledge as a treat. From my totally real smile, you can see how thankful I am. Falco, that is. Oh my god. This is what streaming Battle Cats does to me. It gives me cursed ass knowledge. Because of course everybody in this community is fucking freaky. I need an anti-alien. That's what I need. And an anti-zombie at some point, but right now I need an anti-alien. Uber. Nah, I don't need it. Getting Miter Saw is close enough, honestly. Miter Saw is doing work. Never mind, he did. This is what playing Battle Cats does to a person. Thank Emperor Cat for getting me to play the game more. Also, do Conjures not hit behind the fucking base? Fuck. Whatever. Chat, what you saying down there? Like, what the hell? Can I disown my chat? Man, get to sub and it'll be worth my time. What the fuck? We decide when to disown you. That is fair. You guys do decide that. That is all up to you. You could leave at any time. Anytime. Chilling like a fucking villain. I just realized these glasses kind of remind me of fucking Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2. Really calling us parents here? We're not leaving stream just because you're... We're not leaving stream just because you were left? No, I'm actually right. So fuck you. My nose is killing me. Might be the glasses, I swear.
Always on the lookout for new tunes? Spotify Premium lets you explore a catalog of millions of songs with high-quality audio. Get 3 free months now.
You guys can't even see my eyes with this shit.
Tap the banner to
So you don't know where I'm looking. I could be looking straight at you. I could be looking away, but still looking right at you. I could be looking up here, still looking straight at you. Yo, I could look at a fatty and never be known. I think you'll need a hair transplant before you can be Gojo. Well, to be fair, have you seen his face in the anime? He's got like a negative forehead because of the way his blindfold sits. And obviously, if I were to be Gojo, I would get a fucking wig. I'm not gonna get white hair in the first place. He's not a brunette. And I'm not dyeing my hair white. Isn't that just bleaching? And bleach is like really bad for your hair. I do have the blue eyes though. They're not as like special as his, but damn, think I could get away looking at Luminali with those glasses. Asking for a friend here. Yeah, I got a spare right here. You want them? That's crazy because I'm fairly. You know, should I question the age if it's an animal in the first place? Not even an animal, it's a fucking pixie. That's like fucking Tinkerbell. That's wild. Glass is so reflective, it looks like a new moon. I mean, hey, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they wouldn't complain about, you know, they wouldn't complain. By the way, I just realized something. I could low-key use the mask of my hoodie to kind of pull a Tuno Mayo, you know? Or, you know that guy from Naruto that wears the glasses and, like, covers his face all the time? I could be that guy. Meant full. Oh yeah, New Moon is just blank. Yeah, New Moon is just nothing. I literally have like a pouch. This is like something I'd be able to like sneak some popcorn in, you know? Just put some popcorn in here and I can just eat popcorn while I'm walking around. I do love this hoodie though. It's so comfortable that I'm willing to sweat to wear it. Which is honestly fairly unique. It's bulky as hell though. Like around the neck area, you need to get a position right. Did I say full moon? Like, did I understand you meant full moon? Because I knew what you meant. I just don't know if I auto-corrected it or just my brain understood. Dude, W Angelic Gories, I swear to God. I know she's a pixie, she may not be able to show me the sun or stars, but oh, I'm losing frames. Oh, it's because I kept fucking Google open. Maybe not. Is it good now? No, it's not good. Chat, I may have to end stream. I legit have to end stream. God damn it. I wanted to be Into the Future on stream today, bruh. I wanted to. I wanted to so bad. But I'm just constantly losing frames. I can't even imagine what this looks like to you guys. I can stream Deltarune at like 5 FPS. I can't stream this shit though. Unfortunate. It looks fine. Are you sure? I'm losing so many frames. Like, are you sure it looks fine? This is a test. Hold up, let me get it up on my phone, see what it's looking like. Is it looking fine? It looks fine to you? Straight cap? No, guys. You don't understand. Look. Oh, you can't even fucking see it. What is happening? Look down here. Look at this frame drop. Look at this shit, bruh. It's not good.
Introducing Virtuo Up, the latest in a long line of innovation from Nespresso. It's innovation you can touch, innovation you can sense, innovation
I think I'm just gonna end stream
in every single cup. With a 3-second start, easy
because I'm
open,
not convinced it's actually
pour
good.
over ice button, it's even easier to enjoy your coffee your way. Tap the banner to shop Virtuo.
Yeah, I'm still dropping frames. I'm ending stream. Y'all, thank you for being here though. I appreciate it. So, whatever. Yeah, I'm not a fucking hippie. Thank you for. What is my outro? Dude, I'm blanking on my outro. Whatever. Peace.